Apple was one of Preacher's guys. And I'm out of town with my crew. Got nothing to do with these guys. I deliberately not brought my guys around them. And I'm glad I did. I just deliberately didn't bring them around these guys. You know what I'm saying? My guys wasn't built for these guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my daughter was at my aunt's house, you know, watching her son. And everybody was going, and my daughter was up there watching the son. And this motherfucker come in there and put his hands on my daughter. So he tried to rape her. And I come back from out of town, I find out. So I go up to the house with my joint. They know I'm coming. So as soon as I get to the house, they let me in, take my joint from me, take me in the room. Now we sitting at a table, we got a long table in the living room, and there's like 6, 7 guys in there, everybody's sitting at there, you know. And it's like, yo, so what the fuck you come up here with this guy? I said, yo, this nigga put his hands on my daughter.
Yeah.
It's like, so what you trying to do? This nigga standing right here. I said, I want to kill this motherfucker. They voted. All those that want to let popcorn kill apples say yeah. Nobody said yeah. All those who want popcorn to leave this shit alone say no. Everyone said no.
So you had to be down with it.
Next thing I know, guns to my head, guns in my mouth, and they telling me that and the crazy shit is my wife is in the door's closed. My wife is, we just had my youngest daughter. My wife is in the next room, laughing and joking with my aunt. Here it is, I got guns in my mouth, and they threaten not just kill me, they're gonna kill everybody. You know, and you know, they made me promise to leave this shit alone. If we go to the police, you know, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill everybody, and all kind of shit like that. And you know, I took these dudes for their word. You know what I'm saying? Knowing them, I took them for their word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I left it alone. A couple of days later, one of the guys that's actually in the crew wanted me to take him, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, wanted me to take him to Harlem to go get a bag of smoke. We had this shit called Hardest Heart back then. So he wanted, we going down and get ready to get in my car. I had the Puget station wagon back then. And this nigga Apple sees us, come run and jumps in my car.
Yeah.
Jumps in the front seat. So I said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? This is about 3-4 days after all this shit right here. So we riding in Harlem. This nigga got his feet up on the dashboard, lean back and all this and all that. And we stopped at a stop sign, and the Catholic school was letting out. And young girls was wearing skirts. I mean, girls 10, 11 years old walking down the street, coming out of school. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And this nigga's leaning back, and he's like, look at this little bitch. I'll rape this bitch. No. So I'm looking, I'm at the door. I mean, that shit just hit me like a fucking bomb. I looked in the mirror, I looked at Pop. Pop is like, because Pop is actually down with them, but he's just my man.
Yeah. Right.
But I had my aunt's little 22 sitting in the car. So I'm like, man, fuck this. I grabbed 22, I hit that nigga. Bow! When I hit him, everybody's running. But the school crossing guard is looking dead at me. I ain't paying attention to her. I see it, but I ain't really paying attention to it. I go past the stop sign and I hit this nigga again. Bow! When I hit the nigga in the back, this nigga opens up the door and jumps out the car. So I stopped the car for about 2-3 car lifts. I'm getting ready to go hit him again. But the school crossing guard jumps on top of him like, yo, please don't do it. It ain't worth it. No. So I jump back in the car. And I can remember, I said, all right, fuck it. I know these niggas told me. So I went straight to the motherfucking cop, Jack. You know, he was at my aunt's house.
Yeah. But before you go to that, I want to ask you, like, right there in that moment when you did that, like, what was going through your head? Like, 'cause we always hear stories and see movies and things like that happen. Like, this is your real life. So what was going through your mind right there in that moment, like, when you did that? Like,
fuck this nigga.
That's real.
Yeah, I mean, when he looked at this little girl and said after what he just did to me, I mean, he disrespected me like fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I mean, I'm taking him, y'all can take me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was my mindset right then and there. So I went right back to the house. Jack was up in the house. And so I went to Jack. I said, yo, Jack is a cop. He was the cop. I said, yo, check this out. I just killed your man. He's like, what? So I told him what happened. And he was like, get the fuck out. And while I'm telling him, Rich Porter's sister calls. That's Apple's niece. She calls Jack. And she's like, yo, Popcorn just shot Apple. And so I'm standing right there, you know, he on the phone. He's like, what do you mean just shot him? He's like, yo, I'm at the hospital. He says, how you doing? He's like, he's okay. He's going to make it. But, you know, he's like, where the police at? The police didn't come. He said, don't tell the police nothing. We'll take care of this. So I'm standing there. I'm listening to this. I'm thinking to myself, all right, you know, I know. I said, listen, man, my family ain't got nothing to do with this. It was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Do what the fuck you got to do. So he looked at me kind of crazy. I said, yo, but can I write my family a letter, let them know I love them? I swear to God, that's what I said. And so he just laughed, just like you laughed. He said, Popcorn, man, just go lay low, man, you know. And so that's how that situation happened right there.